portable.
It works. I mean,
that was pure sand. That was play sand.
Probably just takes a while because the compressor has a hard time.
Yeah, it works and then it doesn't. And when it does work, you got to have some goggles on. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think you're gonna get that lovely sound again.
I love the knock. I don't know. I mean, it's just it's not out of round, is it?
Well, that you won't be able to tell by looking at it, but I mean, if you're this far into it, I guess it'd be an easier decision if the rods were like 20 bucks, you know? But at 75 bucks a pop.
More than that with the shipping and all. You know,
well, look, think of it this way. Even if you redid the motor, you probably wouldn't put new bearings on anyways.
No, definitely
You
not.
would keep all this. You wouldn't buy a new camshaft.
Mm-mm.
So what would you do different, you know, that you're doing now?
The piston and ring in the honing the cylinder and lapping the valves.
Well, you are going to lap the valves.
We did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a new piston and new rings,
Which you have.
which I have.
So I'm
Well,
just saying, if you had a good motor that you, like one that you really wanted to do right. what
But
would
look
you do
at this, so
differently?
I'm not fixing this stuff. This is, yeah, bring the happy light over here. That's supposed to be, hey, what is this light over here? The happy light?
That's the happy light.
It gives you sunshine, right? And it makes you happy?
Supposed to mimic sunshine.
That's what it says right there, right?
That's one of those cool blue lights.
Happy light. No, but look, is any of that going to be a problem?
As long as there's no,
Because I'm not replacing that head.
not for what this motor is going to do.
No, I mean it'll give you hot spots.
Oh, well, that's cool.
You gotta sand the high spots. You get hot spots.
Right.
No, it's not a race engine. It's gonna be fun.
So he's thinking I should use my $79 rod.
Well, here's what I told him. If you had, because he said, well, I want to do it on a good motor.
For the record, I told him to put the same rod in
Oh, well, you mean the old one or the new one?
too. The new one.
That's what I'm,
Originally, I said, you know what, don't buy a rod, but you've already got it. You're this far apart. Throw it in.
well, that's what I'm saying.
But I got valves that are way out of, you know, these aren't being replaced either.
Are the guides pretty bad?
The guy, well,
Or
there's 3 or 4 valve
Feel that.
difference in the diameter of the valves. Yeah, they're toast.
I've got some extra valves that I bought.
No, did you save that for your stuff?
Well, I mean, it's not like you can't get them.
But are they another $70 part?
No, they're used. They're the valves. They're used. They may not be. They may be better or they may be worse. I'm not sure.
It's your first engine. Just put them back.
This one's, well, it is bad. So what does that do down there when that is off compared to the whole?
On the
I mean,
bottom,
this is off by a tolerance of what?
couple thou.
Couple thou. And that will give me what? Slapping or
Yeah.
It just
smoking?
won't be as tight. You may
Yeah,
decide that you gotta have.
that won't give you smoke. I would use them. It's your first rodeo. Just use them.
All right. Well, then I'll use the new rod then.
Technically, yes, they're out of tolerance. They
I
would
got a
put
rod.
the
Got a couple of rods here.
box over there for a
Sloppy
second.
in the hole.
Yeah.
So it's not as
He doesn't
tight,
fill up the orifice.
and it's sloppy in the hole. But the piston is STD. All right.
Yeah, but what you don't want to do is do all this, and then if it starts knocking, then you may kick yourself a little bit. I mean, if it smokes a little bit, or if it's not like a tight new motor.
That won't make it smoke.
I'm just saying the parts are maybe worn, but
The knocking part, I agree with him. You got a new piston, new rod. Throw that thing on the shelf for a backup someday.
only because you know how these motors are.
This is what annoys you. You got a bank of lights that are out.
Yeah, I know.
They're on everywhere except above where we're working.
Thanks for bringing that one up.
Well, it's just a matter of time when you had to grab your glasses because you can't see nothing.
If it was a smooth surface, it'd be different.
All right, well, we'll do this then.
Here we are.
Hey, cleaning this, it looks like that's pressed in.
It is pressed in.
So that can go bad, or is that something you replace, or
You can replace them. Those are your valve seats.
that's what's called the valve seats? I don't know. I don't know any of this.
So just keep scraping it, and we'll lap the valves back in. And get your other hand.
So this is lapping valves.
Yes, this is how I do it. I'm not saying it's the proper way. I do. As long as we got the same gray line, that means that we've got seat all the way around.
And need that all the way around?
Well, yeah, otherwise you get air in.
Of course.
But these are shot. They need to be recut, reground, and all that. But for this engine, for what it is, it's fine.
Because it's only going to go 7 miles per hour?
And be run for like an hour a year.
For parades and then put away, huh?
Yes.
All right.
All right, but that's, see how that, it's all,
Polished. Good.
how this one's kind of got the gray matte, and see how shiny that one is?
Oh, yeah.
If there was low spots, the low spots would still be shiny because they didn't get hit. So you keep lapping it until you get that gray.
All right.
But because we didn't recut anything, it really isn't a big deal.
So that's lapping valves.
Very basic. There's a, if you really want to get into it, it's a lot farther than that. That's it. New piston, new rod.
Is it on backwards? Thank you.
I really wish you would just watch it so we could learn what we're doing. There you go. Brand new Taiwanese import.
So I got to get that in there next, right? It's for a V8.
It works.
Because that's a lot easier when you're... Oh, I think I got that son bitch the first try. Look at you.
That dipper's supposed to go.
It says that in there. It does say that in there.
And I don't see a mark on this thing which tells me which way this rod goes. Really?
See?
Well, looking
It doesn't tell you which way the
One of those
angle is.
runs it in.
You gotta tell by the oil feed hole. Assuming that the cap's on the right way.
I guess it didn't come.
You want your hammer?